Cobra.
Coming up in this week's episode, we talk to racing driver Clayton Kimber about his Cobras, spend some time with South African singer Arno Jordan, see what our members have been up to, and talk to Megan about her brand new project. Which one of these do you think is the right answer? Did Carol Shelby have a heart transplant or not? The answer to this question will be revealed later in this episode.
Imagine this. When last did you see a Cobra? Imagine having 20 of these cars at the same venue at the same time. You're more than welcome to come and visit us, take pictures with our cars, and maybe we'll take you for a spin. To see what's happening in Cobra country, please have a look at our calendar.
Come join us on the morning of the 26th of March at 1969 Pub and Bistro in Broederstroom. Bring your family and friends and come admire these beautiful cars up front. More details about the event on cobraclub.co.za. Let's have a look what our members have been up to.
Hi guys, this is Megs from Win with Megs. So as you can see, we've got something to unveil today. I'm very excited to share this project with you. I've been a member of the Cobra Club for 3 years now. I'm also on the committee, and I decided to purchase a car that is a work in progress. And I can't wait to show the car to you. It actually arrived today. So we're going to do the unveiling, and then I'm going to tell you roughly what we are planning, and we will take you through the whole process of turning this beauty into a personalized Cobra for myself and then entering it into the concourse. So are you ready? Here we go. And here she is. This is the new beast, and I can't wait to show you what we have planned for this beauty in the next few months. So she has to be ready for concourse and the Cobra run with Ferraris. So you know the movie Ford versus Ferrari? We're gonna imitate that, and we're gonna do a run with this beauty with her new look at the Ford and Ferrari Cobra run. We decided that we wanted to show you, if you ever purchase one, it doesn't mean that if you buy an orange Cobra that you have to stick with the orange Cobra. You can change it to whatever you like and what you love. So what we're going to do with this car is I'm going to show you how we're going to prep it, how we're going to paint it, change the tires, and then I'm going to take it for a ride. You're coming with me to drag races. So I'm going to compete in the female division. I'm going to compete on the track race, and then ultimately I'm going to enter her into the concourse to see how she does. I also have a big bucket list this year. Don't tell anyone, shh. It's a big secret. So I want to learn to do a burnout. So I want to be the first female to do a burnout in South Africa with the AC Cobra. This might be amazing, or it's going to be a total disaster. But you know what? We're going to have it on film. Stay tuned.
Coming up after the break, Clayton Kimber talks to us about his Cobra build, Megan gives something special away, and Arno Jordan tells us more about his car history.
Cobra. Cobra.
All right, so Clayton, you've been a member of the Cobra Club for many years. How many cars have you had, and how many years have you been a member of the club?
Man, at the start at the beginning. So Cobra Club I joined in the early 80s when it was first formed. And then I had a little kit car, red kit car, with a trading iron motor and a top loader box. A lot of fun, but very crude, you know. And then I worked for SAV, so they posted me out into Africa in middle of the 90s, 93. So then I didn't, I wasn't a member of the club until 2018 again. No, 2006, and then I came back. So I've had 3 Cobras, this is the 3rd one. I had the second one I had was identical to this, but with a 351 Windsor motor in. This has got the Coyote motor.
I assume out of all the cars, this is your favorite?
Man, I've got a Daytona as well.
Touch and go between the two?
Man, I think they're so different, you know. I like them both. The wife's asked me to make a choice, and
yeah, that's always a difficult thing.
It's a difficult one, because now you've got to choose between the wife or the 2 cars.
That's what I wanted to say. It's either the wife or the car. It's never between the 2 cars.
It's never the 2 cars, yeah.
So tell me, you do a lot of racing. Last year you came first in your category at hill climb. It's a motor hill climb. So anything planned for the new year?
Yeah, so I did hill climb with this car 2 years ago, and then with the Daytona last year. Both years, one first in class in the historic class category. Next year, doing hill climb again in the Daytona. Did the Festival of Motoring in this. Came second. One of these new Mustangs beat me, so, man, you know, we try.
New technology. The main thing that a viewer must understand about these cars, there's no traction control, no brake assist.
There's no driver assist.
It's literally the driver trying to keep the car on the road. And
that's it.
Like Carol Shelby said, never too much horsepower, always just too little traction.
That's it.
So as you said, you've been a member of the club for many years. You know, your experience being a club member, the activities the club organises and all of that?
Oh, it's a fantastic club. They've got lots of different things happening. So we have a lot of runs. We have weekends away. We have poker runs. We have a beautiful concourse event every year. The year-end function is normally a gas. But then track days and drag days and, you know, and guys can enter whichever ones they want to enter, you know. But there's always a very nice camaraderie around the club. Guys look after each other, you know.
Clayton, it's always nice chatting to you. It's always nice seeing you out on the track, burning up the rubber. You're one of those guys. I've got to know you as a guy who doesn't leave anything out on the track. So it's always fun racing against you. It's always fun racing with you. And all the world success with Samolo Hill Climb. I might enter, I might see you there, and I might chase you there. So looking forward to seeing you there.
Well, let's go for it, eh? Thanks, son. Cheers, man.
Guys, welcome to another fantastic King Cobra TV show. We are looking forward to showing you a couple of cars today, and with us in studio today, or shall I say in the garage today, is famous South African musician Arno Jordan. Arno, welcome.
Thank you. What an honor to be here. And can't wait to see what you guys are going to teach me about your amazing Cobras.
So Arno, a lot of especially Afrikaner boys, they grow up with cricket and rugby at school, and a lot of them dream to do that as a job or something else. Seldomly you find somebody doing music for a career. Your day job, your money earning activity during the day. How did you get into it?
I must say music is part of the whole Afrikaner thing. I grew up with my dad playing guitar around every campfire, but still didn't think that I'll do it as a job going forward 20 years later in the industry. But nonetheless, I did some nice musicals in school, but I also did it for fun. Played rugby, and I dreamt of playing for the Springboks one day and playing for the best team, the Blue Bulls, like you know. And do people know you, Stormer?
Of course.
Obviously, you tell it every episode.
I do.
You'll see all the cars. He puts his white and blue striped cars on the shoot as well.
That's how we roll.
That's Heinrich. But yeah, never did I think I'm gonna sing and do it as a job. But yeah, that's where I come from, and being in the industry for 20 years now and just enjoying life.
Arno, so let's talk about cars. All our viewers want to know your car pedigree. So let's start off. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. First of all, what was the very first car you drove? That car that gave you independence from switching to a bicycle to a car, now you can do stuff. What was that car? The second car, what do you drive now? We spoke about your family previously in the previous segment. What is your family car that drives your family around? And lastly, if you win the lotto, you would buy a lot of cars. But why only Cobras?
Okay, so let's start with the first question, first of all. Going from a bicycle to my first car was a City Golf, Volkswagen City Golf, a City Shuttle. A green I think it was sprayed already. It was like a green color. Then we resprayed to white. We'll never forget. One day we went to a river somewhere in the Eastern Cape. My friend broke an egg on the bonnet, and when I got home, the whole paint job was gone, dog. So that's good memories of the golf, and a lot of stories that golf can tell us. Anyway, but I think we must go back to bicycles again, because the fuel price now for us is getting crazy. So I think bicycle would be better for us. But nevertheless, second question is driving now. I'm driving a Toyota Land Cruiser. That's one thing you have to do when you're in Pretoria and you're a Blue Bull supporter. You have to have a Toyota Land Cruiser. Mine is still safe. I must say nobody ever tried to steal it. So that's good. But I've got the old Gorilla Lock old school backup thing going there. But that's the thing if you drive a Toyota Land Cruiser. But with the family, it's nice. It's big. We like going off-road. I love hunting with the boys. Yeah, so I must say, getting to sports car, I love sports cars. I love driving with people that's got sports cars, but I've never had that thing in me to buy a sports car. I've always been someone for a SUV or a 4x4 type of thing. So I think if I win the lottery, I will buy a few different things, but I'll definitely go for the Range Rover Vogue autobiography. And I would love a Cobra, but I'm not going to buy one because I know after the show I'm probably going to get sponsored by Heinrich, so it's going to be fun.
Arno, thank you very much for joining us
Thanks,
in the
Henrik.
Cobra Garage. There
appreciate
is
it.
a beautiful cab for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
And we look forward to taking you one of the cars.
Thank you so much.
After the break, Megan gives something special away, and we take Arno Jordan on the ride of his life.
Cobra. Cobra.
The Cobra Club of South Africa is made up of a diverse bunch of people. And we as the club have decided to host our first golf day this year. It will take place at the Serengeti Golf Estate, and this day will be about Cobras. So our members will be out playing. We'll have cars on display. At the prize giving, we've got fantastic Cobra memorabilia and merchandise up for auction. So to be a part of this golf day, it will set you back 1,500 Rand per person, which includes your green fees. It also includes your golf cart, half-hour dinner, prize giving with entertainment, as well as fantastic prizes. To be a whole sponsor, it'll only cost you 1,000 Rand. And if you want more info on this magnificent golf day taking place at the Serengeti Golf Estate, please go to our website at www.cobraclub.co.za, and you'll find all the information on our homepage. It will easily get to that, easily.
Is it?
Yeah. But these cars are race cars. They were originally built to go around a track. So it's got a lot of acceleration. So I'm in second gear. That went into these cars. This car is as refined as a Norwegian battle axe.
Going to like it though. Yeah, the big draw card to a Cobra is it's a loud motor. The motor is very close to you. The exhaust are less than a meter away from your ears. So all of those things combined makes it a rugged, beastie muscle machine, which I don't think you get from any other V8 cars. Once you've got a roof and windows, you take away all the bruteness of the car. It reminds me a lot of my Land Cruiser Bucky.
Oh, I thought you were going to say about your
just a little bit higher.
Little green car that you tried to fry egg on.
That was a very cool story. An egg ruined the car. What was first, the egg or the chicken? No, the VW. Yeah, and for a weekend car, it's nice to drive. You know, we go on runs as the Cobra Club, 20, 30 of these cars together. We obey the road rules, even though it's a monster to try and control on the road. When we drive, we make sure we adhere to all the road rules. When we do burnouts and donuts, it's under supervised conditions, people who know what the car can do. So never putting the public in danger.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's segment of Win with Megs.
Win with Megs.
This week I'm giving away this beautiful Cobra keyring, hopefully to attach to your own key of your own Cobra. To win this beauty, all you need to do is SMS the words Carol Shelby to 071 156 8091. Good luck.
Earlier in this episode, we asked you if Carol Shelby had had a heart transplant. And the answer is true. Carol Shelby underwent heart transplant surgery in 1990. Coming up in next week's episode, we talk to rugby legend Stefan de Blanche about his career on cars, visit some incredible locations with our club members, and tell you how you can join the Cobra Club of South Africa.
Click the bell and you will have 7 years of good luck. From making burnouts in controlled environments that the guys on Ignition TV don't shit in their pants. Get yourself a Cobra. Become part of the Cobra family. Actually, no, nobody changed on the neck and Roy Biker said, for $39.99, you can now buy a Cobra. Okay.
Heavy, stainless steel, da-da-da-da. Shake that booty, shake that booty. Face. What? Poker face. Yeah. Cobra keyring, hopefully to attach to your Cobra keyring. To your Cobra keyring.
Arno Jordan, interview, take one.
You didn't tell me it's going to be in English, but I'll try my best.
So, how do you like this car? Can you like to drive this car very well? How did you get load shedding? You lost your camera.
What a shot. Break that. Sorry, it was a dream. Quick deal. Oh.